Hello fellow Helldivers, Thornton here, and we are in the new year, and with it we have the brand new enemy Illuminate. However, we are missing quite a few units, and today we're going to be talking about when those are going to be coming in and what they're going to look like, along with new cowboy voice lines, which could actually talk about a cowboy war bond, and then also, of course, we're going to talk about new Illuminate mission types. We're going to go over all of that, but without further ado, let's jump into today's topic. So we have a ton of fun stuff to talk about today and a plethora of new information. The other day, Iron Sights was posting on Twitter, and he was actually asked about what was going to be the next war bond, and they wanted a cowboy-themed one. And Iron Sights actually said he didn't have an idea of what the next war bond will be, although he would love to see the cowboy stuff. There's actually cowboy voice lines in the game right now, which seems to line up with some of the primal stuff we've seen in the past. Not to mention, there's actually this lever rifle that he was able to render out. This is a very, Red Dead Redemption style weapon. I love these kind of things in the game. Now it'll be interesting to see how much damage it can do because it is a single fire, you have to reload before firing again, very similar to the Constitution, but overall I would be very interested to see something like this come in. The other cool thing he went ahead and let us see was the Jar 5 Dominator Toxin, which is a brand new type of variant weapon coming in. It's been in the game files for a while now, but it no longer crashes. It's not the finished variant. He's showing off the projectile associated with it. I'll go ahead and play the game clip now so you can go ahead and see it.
Get some! Get some!
Mission at 30 minutes remaining.
Have a taste of democracy!
So overall, that seems pretty cool, and I am excited to see that come to the game. That being said, we're going to go ahead and talk about the Illuminate today. We've been waiting a while. We only have a couple of enemy types, and we've been wondering when are they going to drop back. And since Arrowhead is now back from their vacation for Christmas, we can finally expect to see some stuff get updated, and there's a lot of enemy types and mission types that will be coming in the near future. There are new intel leaks from shadowy corners of the web. Sources are classified, but also known as data miner extraordinaire Iron Sights. We're going to have to run into the tier 2 tripods, which look like something from War of the Worlds. They're hulking aberrations from the Super Earth Defense Force, and they will lumber onto the battlefield alongside the tier 1. The tier 2, however, have enhanced armor which will allow them to shrug off what would cripple a standard tripod. These Iron Sentinels are rumored to possess the devastating Death Ball ability, a concentrated energy blast capable of vaporizing entire squads, and thanks to what Iron Sights has told us, when they die, they will explode, taking us with them if we are too close to the downed enemy. But the Illuminate are not just a technologically advanced army. There are leaks that reveal a sinister undercurrent of sorcery. Illuminate adepts can stalk the battlefield. They look like this right here, and apparently they will be wielding arcane energies that warp reality itself. I'm really digging the Warhammer 40k like chaos thing going on here. Anyways, their very present disrupts friendly electronics, while blasts of crackling eldritch energy sears flesh and metal alike. Even more disturbing are the Illuminate mages, shrouded figures who command legions of lesser demons and otherworldly beings ripped from the fabric of your nightmares. Compared to the automaton Terrans and the Terminids, this is something completely outside of our normal elements of warfare, at least that we've experienced so far. And the coming conflict with the Illuminate is going to demand a new breed of Helldiver. Our standard arsenal honed against the predictable tactics of the bugs and the bots may not suffice, and we're going to need some new war bonds and gear to deal with it. New weapon systems are rumored to be in development, incorporating salvaged Illuminate tech, and there's even new survival packs to give your team a better support boost that you can see here, and even a brand new mech that will rain down more destruction. But along with that, there are going to be brand new mission types coming to the game. One of the big one is Ironsights actually let us know about this Illuminate ship encounter. This will likely be part of a large objective, and given its size, it might actually be a large-scale event, which is pretty interesting to say the least. That being said, there is also a ton of other stuff that we can be expecting with the Illuminate, and well, it looks pretty promising if you're looking for some variety in Helldivers too. There's going to be a special intel objective on the map. There's going to be the objective to collect intel at Crash Super Earth drone sites, which will come back into play in a minute when we talk about Super Earth. There will be sites marked with a red flare that is visible from across the map, and our goal is to carry this intel with you to extraction. Upon successful extraction of intel, you will unlock special opportunity missions, so a mission within a mission basically, and opportunity missions will likely have unique objectives and may take place behind enemy lines. Now, thankfully, Asunder actually went ahead and showed us some coding actually in the game files. It lets us know that intel packages are worth 500 requisition if they're extracted from a mission. The location of the intel is indicated on our mini-map. There will also be compromised intel packages that will notify the enemy of our whereabouts and cause an encounter. There will be retrieving intel triggers and enemy response, and we will be able to get special rewards, and this will all be tied to an intel PDA, which is currently unused and in our hips on the game right now. You can actually run around and see it sometimes. Now, that being said, Ironsights did let us know of some other mission objectives that are coming in the very near future, and this one actually revolves around, well, the Illuminate. He let us know that there are going to be Illuminate ritual objectives, and our goal is to locate and stop all Illuminate rituals. At the ritual sites, Illuminate summoners will actively perform a ritual, and we got to interrupt it and kill all summoners. There is actually a ghoul model in the game that will be summoned to go ahead and stop us while we're doing that to aid them in combat, and upon interrupting a ritual, a large earthquake will be felt nearby. There are two ritual types, defaults and whole. The dark fluid harvesters might also be involved. If you haven't seen it, this is the whole, I believe, right here, but that's going to be somewhat involved with the ritual. Now, along with that, the dark fluid harvester Ironsights was actually put into the game. This is an Illuminate based thing. A dark fluid, if you don't know, was something that caused the explosion with the Meridia black hole, which is why everyone thinks it is so closely tied with the Illuminate. You can see the harvester in game right here. It is a pretty big object towering over the trees and rocks and foliage around with it. Now, along with that, there's going to be even more types of mission objectives coming into the game. There's going to be our goal to manually place a hive scanner in a designated location to scan an underground hive. You can see the icon right here. Interestingly enough, this is likely going to tie in with Hive Lords as a future enemy, and then possibly even the Super 3 Predators that we've been talking about on the channel a little bit. That is going to be a new Terminate enemy faction. Let me know down below, what do you guys think about the Illuminate? Do you think that there needs to be more enemy variation to make them more difficult, or do you think that they're plenty hard as is? Also, don't forget to check out this video right here where I go ahead and cover more news on Helldivers 2 on the daily, and until next time everyone, thanks for stopping by. Keep spreading managed democracy.